Tvameva Tvameva bandhushcha sakha tvameva, Tvameva vidyadravinam tvameva, Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva, Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva, Tvameva bandhushcha sakha tvameva, Tvameva vidyadravinam tvameva, Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva, Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva. Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva. Sundara Rupa Shri Gurudeva, Sundara Rupa Shri Gurudeva, Sundara Rupa Shri Gurudeva, Sundara Rupa Shri Gurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Pahi Prabhu Sharanam Deva. Sharanam, Sharanam, Sadgurudeva, Gurudeva, Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva, Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva, Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva, Sharanam Deva, Ahi Prabhu. Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Bhai Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Bhai Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva. Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Bhai Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Bhai Prabhu Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sri Vishwananda, Sri Vishwananda, Sri Vishwananda, Sri Vishwananda, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sundara Rupa Sri Vishwananda, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Sharanam Sharanam Sadgurudeva, Gurudeva Sharanam Deva. Om Bhagavatar Shishaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Devakarya Samyataya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Gurumurtaye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulochanaya Namaha, Om Sumukhaya Namaha, Om Charuhasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmabhujaya Namaha, Om Mandagamanaya Namaha, Om Charmbardharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mandirasthapakaya Namaha, Om Shri Bhavachakaya Namaha, Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha, Om Arpanasvikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayana Yeti Mantrupasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramayaya Namaha, Om Madhura Kantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtana Lulupaya Namaha, Om Sotra Priyaya Namaha, Om Mita Bhashine Namaha, Om Vakmine Namaha, Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha, Om Pratadharaya Namaha, Om Sadhave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Sarvalokahitaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha, Om Surdaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhekshanaaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Karakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Architaya Namaha, Om Arthaya Namaha, Om Siddhipradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingachana Protsakaya Namaha, Om Siddhi Sadhanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Omkarapasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishukaya Namaha, Om Satvikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achityaya Namaha, Om Nirankaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Chitakrodhaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Svavashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Kshamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Niraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandhaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidhaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Saumyaya Namaha, Om Guyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Gabhiraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Vritidharaya Namaha, Om Dhanyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Guratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharna Margadarshakaya Namaha, Om Kutastha Jagatakaya Namaha, Om Aviprayaya Namaha, Om Salamata Samatyaya Namaha, Om Shamaikata Bhavarakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Shri Vishwananda Swami Namaha. Ato Deva Avantu no Yato Vishnu Vishakrame Pradivya Sapta Dhamabhi Nidam Vishnu Vishakrame Tredhani Dade Padam Samodamasya Pagam Sure Trini Pada Vishakrame Vishnu Gopa Adahadyaha Ato Dharmani Dharene Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Do Vritani Paspashe Indrasya Yujasaka Tat Vishnu Paramam Padagum Sada Pashyanti Suyeha Deve Vachakshuratatam Tat Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagruvadum Sasamindate Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam. Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate.
Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Kaitabhare Narayana Achyuta Trivikrama Chakrapare Daityadi Sanjadhara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukminisha Bhavanasha Hare Murare Radhesha Gopesha Swarupa Ramadivanya Shri Dvarakashtaya Vagunta Pate Bhuvaneka Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Meena Krite Kamatarupa Varaha Murte Traivikramaya Guvane Guru Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kaki Rupa Gopala Krishna Hare Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parakparesha Damodaram Jagadananda Kathari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Sankritarina Vandyo Gopi Jana Priyaye Tava Suprabhatam Shriram Ishai Pujagari Patalpashai Sadbhaktarutsadanashai Ramangashai Shri Gopapama Makutalpa Sukhanishai Gopa Mallavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapati Sukanarada Gautamadi Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangava Bharatesho Tishtanti Devatava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekaraye Tava Suprabhatam Mandala Chari Tulasi Dalamani Kadyahe Mayadi Anjali Kute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Patpavakadhara Tale Muindra Radha Manoharaye Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Patati Gautama Kanaguya Gayanti Satkuna Gano Marada Savarga Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Katha Vishesha Shri Naradari Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavati Pota Trirukya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktarti Panjana Kripakaradhina Bhando Devyantagayati Janapriya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopadanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padmadhara Prameya Padmalaya Sarita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmodbhavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrindatale Viharanaya Mahendra Vanya Kandalpatarpa Haratinya Sudesharupa Chandrananaya Sita Chandana Ligna Deha Govinda Yadavaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nandanandana Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayam Gadina Davichoda Supushpahara Nilam Budasha Sharira Namavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vaishya Janvavati Satya Suganti Bhadra Shri Mitra Vinda Divasa Prabhu Putrikadyahe Tishtanti Divya Bhavame Tava Sevanardam Gopi Manapriya Haye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrabhane Namani Devya Munayorna Nishambhadanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Yahanisham Bhuri Kritam Mahapapam Shri Krishna Graitukam. Sambramaseryamanam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Venum kvamantamaravindadalaya taksham Paravatam samasitam buddhasundarangam Kandarpakotikamaniya vishesha shobham Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Halola chandakala sadvanamarya vamshi Radham gadam pranaya keri kalavilasam Shyamam tribangalalitam niyata prakasham Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Anganiyasya sakalindriya vrittimanti Varshanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti Ananda chinmaya sarujvala vigrahasya Govindamadipurusham tamaham
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Advaitamachyutamanani manantarupam Adyam purana purusham navayovanam cha Vedeshu dolabhamadolabhamatmabhakto Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Pantastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo Vayoratapi manaso nipunnavanam Sopyasti yat prapadasimnya vichintya tatve Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Ekopya sarachaitum jagadanda koti Yaschaktirasti jagadanda chayaya dantaha Adantarasta paramanu chayantarastham Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Yat bhava bhavitariyo manujastadeva Samprapya rupa manimasanayana bhusha Suddeyameva niyama pratitestu mandi Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Ananda chinmaya rasam pratibhavitavis Tabhirya eva nijarupataya kalavihi Goloka eva nivasatya kilatma bhuto Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami Premanjana chulita bhakti vilochanena Santa sadeva hiradeshu vilokayanti Yakshama Sundaramachinda Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Ramadi Murti Shukalani Amena Tishtan Nanavatara Makarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Svayam Samabhavat Paramapumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Krapa Krapavato Jagadanda Koti Kotishvashesha Vasudani Vibhuti Miyam Tadram Manishkalam Anantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Maya Hiyasya Jagadanda Shatani Sute Traigunyatam Vishaya Veda Vitayamana Sattva-valam Vipara Sattva Vishuddha Sattvam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasatmataya Manashto Yakraninam Pratipalam Svaratam Uvedya Vidayitena Bhuvanani Jayati Chasram Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Golokanami Vichadam Vitale Chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridhama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vihidaschayena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vivarti Durga Vishana Rupamapi Yasya Chacheshta Tesa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Shiram Yatada Divikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayatena Hitata Prathak Asti Heto Yasham Bhutamapi Tatha Samupaiti Karya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dipachireva Ita Shantarama Virpenya Dipayate Privita Etu Samana Dharma Yastadrigeva Icha Vishnutaya Vipati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Yakarana Valajale Bhajati Smayoga Nidramananta Jagadanga Saroma Kupaha Adhara Shakti Mavalamya Param Samurti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasve Kanishwasita Kala Matavalamya Sivanti Loma Piraja Jagatantanaka Vishnur Mahansa Yasya Kala Visheshcho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Bhasvanya Jashva Shakaleju Nijeshu Teja Shriyam Kiyat Prakatayaptyapitat Vadadra Brahmaya Esha Jagadanda Vidhana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yadpana Palavayugam Vinidaya Kumbha Vante Pranama Samaye Sarvagadi Raja Ignam Dihantum Alalasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Agnirmahe Gaganamam Buddharudishascha Kalastadatma Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasmat Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Amcha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yakchat Shuresha Savita Sakala Grahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasya Snaya Brahmati Samprita Kala Chatro Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Dharmotha Papa Nichayam Shritayasta Pansi Brahmadikita Patagada Vayascha Jivaha Yadatta Mantra Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yasmin Ragopa Matavendra Mahosva Karma Bandana Rupa Palavaja Manata Nosi Karmani Nirdhati Kinta Shabakti Vacha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yam Krodha Kama Saja Pranayadi Viti Vatsalya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavai Sanchintya Tasya Sadishim Tanuma Purete Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Jai Gurudev. Good morning. So, today's Srimad Bhagavatam verse is from Canto 11, Chapter 11, verse 33. Gnatva gnatva ta yavamam yavan yaschashmiya drisha bhajanti anya bhavena tema bhakta tama mata. Translation is, my devotees may or may not fully understand what I am, who I am, or how I exist. But if they worship me with pure devotion, then I regard them as the best of devotees. So this is a very beautiful verse from the Uddhava Gita in the Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna is talking to his friend Uddhava, And this leads him into, as you can probably understand, this leads Lord Krishna into talking about the gopis. So if we look at this verse, where he says, the ones I regard as the best of devotees, they really have no idea who I am, what I am, how I exist. But this doesn't matter if they worship me with pure devotion. So this month, October, will be 10 years since I met Guruji. I met Guruji in Washington, 2014, October 27th. And so I've been reflecting on this milestone in my life. 1/3 of my life I've spent with Guruji. And I thought I would just share some of the most important lessons and stories that I've received through being with him, being his devotee. And hopefully they might be relevant for some of you as well. And so I was reading for some extra inspiration Guruji's Twitter yesterday. I don't know if any of you saw or are following him on Twitter, but highly recommended if you're not. And he's talking about Kushmanda Devi. And he says, Ku has so many meanings. Some of them seem to contradict each other, or what we perceive the divine to be. One meaning is small. Another meaning is something that is bad. A third meaning is the earth, and many more. One will think, which is more correct than the other? How can the divine be that way? So how can one understand this? One has to understand the context and deep meanings written by the sages and given by Bhagwan. The Satguru is the one who reveals the truth behind the mantra, sadhana, scriptures, deity, puja, penance, service, everything. And there's one thing I can say for sure after being with Guruji for 10 years that is related to what he just said here in this tweet and also in the verse. It's very true what Lord Krishna is saying to Uddhava. And it's true in my experience also. I do not fully understand Paramahamsa Vishwananda. I do not understand what he is, who he is, or how he exists, or even how I exist, or how anything exists. My human knowledge and understanding is exceedingly limited. But one of the most important things that I've learned from him directly is he says, all you need to do, all I ask of you is to trust me. Whether or not you understand who I am, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it or not, just trust that what I'm doing is for your benefit. And this is a very difficult thing. Wow, you're super fast. It was like a pit stop, like change the batteries quickly. Nice. So, yeah, trust me, this is a very difficult thing for the human mind, right? To trust somebody, generally we need to have a foundation, right? A foundation of reasons why we can eventually trust that person. So we need to understand who they are and what they're about. We can create this foundation, this relationship, and then eventually we can trust them. But in this verse, and in my understanding of Guruji, he's saying, you do not know who I am. You don't fully understand who I am or how I exist. You don't know. You really, really don't know. And yet, he's asking for trust, which then leads to devotion, right? So, 5 years ago, I've told this story many times, but I'm assuming that most of you haven't heard it, probably, because that seems to always be the case, no matter how many times. I repeat the same things. Same with Guruji. Guruji must feel also similar. But anyway, 5 years ago, I almost left Guruji. In fact, I was so close to leaving that I had actually booked a ticket back to Canada. So this was 2019. And not only had I booked a ticket back to Canada, when I finally decided to stay was a few hours before I needed to leave to the airport. So there's a lot of backstory to this, how it ended up to this point. I thought essentially that it was the best thing. It's that even what Guruji wanted me to do. And I really came strongly to this conclusion, I have to leave. It's what Guruji wants. It's the best for Guruji. It's the best for me. And I have to be sure, because if I say it to Guruji, then it's... One thing is thinking things, having thoughts and things. The next level is saying it. The next level after that is saying the thing to Guruji. You should be very careful. This is another thing I've learned after being with Guruji for 10 years. You can talk to the devotees, you can talk to the swamis, swaminis, rishis, rishikas. But if you go to Guruji and say something, you better be very, very sure what you're saying, that you know what you're saying, and that you're ready for the consequences of that, of what you say to Guruji. Because he can take things very seriously, or at least seemingly. He takes it serious enough for your mind to understand that it's serious for you, let's say like that. So in 2019, I went to Guruji and I said it to him out loud. I'm going to leave. Because I was very sure. I came to that decision. It took me days. It was not a light decision. It was not an easy decision that I came to. And after that, the next week or so proceeded to be one of the most insane, chaotic, pure chaos week of my life. And Guruji had every different kind of reaction that you could possibly imagine. He was coming to me multiple times in the day. Sometimes he was upset. Sometimes he was happy. Sometimes he didn't care. Sometimes he was super sad. It was like every single emotion was completely insane. Sometimes multiple times in the same day. Like just creating pure chaos in my life. I had no idea genuinely actually how he felt about me wanting to leave. Although it was clear somehow that it was not the right decision, that he didn't want that. Or rather, it was not correct for me. Because Guruji, as much as we think that we understand him, and as much as we project our limited mind on him, that he has desires, and he likes this person more than he likes that person, he smiles at this person, he laughs with this person, he shouts at this person, he scolds this person, he frowns at this person. One thing I can tell you for sure is he doesn't love anybody more or less than anybody else, or dislike anybody more or less than anybody else. What he does is always according exactly to what that person requires. And constantly we misunderstand this. He's constantly fishing us into that delusion that we think that he's a normal human being. But in this situation, I genuinely had no idea what was his emotion about me leaving. Besides the fact that it was not right, it was not the correct conclusion that I had come to, that he wanted me to leave and that I should leave and it was the best thing that I leave, was so freaking crazy. And then, of course, all the people, swamis and devotees that he said, go and talk with Sambhava, like figure out what's going on with this guy. So then I was having all these other conversations and all these other perspectives, why you're leaving and this, and some people being supportive and some people having this perception of it, coming in at this angle and that angle and no. And then Guruji on top of it all. It was genuinely the most insane week of my life. Just ups and downs. But through it all, I had come to this very firm conclusion and this decision, and somehow I stuck with it through all of this. Of course, something happened because I'm still here. So on the night before I was supposed to leave, I remember I came down to the ashram, it was very late, it was like 11:30 or 12 at night, something like that. I had to go to the mailroom, whatever, do some things. And I remember I was walking back through the light hall, and I stopped in the light hall. No one was around. It was dark. I was kind of thinking, reflecting. And amongst all this chaos of the last week, I just started thinking about Guruji. And I started looking at my phone and looking at old photos of him and I, trips that we had been on, all these things. And in that moment, I realized, one, that I loved him very much, which kind of becomes complicated, especially with this week of chaos. You forget, right? Kind of the origins, why we're here. And I just realized, I don't want to leave him. But it had become very complicated. The whole situation had become very complicated. So even though I had this thought, it still was not enough, strangely enough. It's funny to look back on it and look at it from an outside perspective, but the situation felt very complicated. But I had this realization that was actually very simple. I kind of forgot about it. I love him. And I don't want to leave. And I texted Guruji that. I don't want to leave you, actually. And he responded and said, then don't. And I said, okay. And the next morning, I woke up and very quickly decided that I wasn't going to leave. And this feeling of serenity overcame my life in that morning. After this hurricane of chaos, emotions, just insanity, also organizing what I was going to do in Canada as well. It was all of this, right? It wasn't just here. I was have to fly across the other side of the world. My parents need to know, like, I have to organize my entire life and existence in this last week, along with everything else. It's just insanity. And in that morning was like the storm had passed, and it was just very calm, serene, tranquil. And it was like everything that had become so complicated became very easy and clear. And that morning I went to Guruji. I went to Guruji's house, and I had one of the most important conversations that I've ever had with him. And he was also in this very calm mood. Almost like he was like, you see, like all of these characters that I've showed you, that I've been demonstrating to you over the last week, was all just a show, was a theater. And he basically said as much to me. Guruji was saying, was it 2 days ago in his satsang, that the spiritual path is not an easy one. And it's not. Can be that it's not. The reason that it's not, though, is because we don't trust him. We have a lack of trust. And in that conversation that I had with him, he said, all I want from you is that you trust me. And that you trust that everything that I'm doing for you is for your own benefit. It's all for you. Guruji has nothing to gain or lose from any of us. Whether or not we're following his teachings or progressing on the spiritual path, whether or not we call him our guru or not. Do you think he has anything to lose or gain? He's like taking a drop in and out of infinity, which nothing exists out of. But for us, we have everything to lose and to gain. And so in that conversation, I asked Guruji, because the spiritual path is not easy. And Guruji has put me through many, many difficult situations. And I asked Guruji in that morning, in this specific situation, when you were upset with me because of this, and you were saying that this and this would be the result, and like some seriously intense moments I've had with Guruji. Very upset that most people don't even know what that looks like. Even in those situations, you were bluffing, basically. And he said, yes, even in that situation, I was just doing to help you grow, for you to change. And then I said, what about this other situation in 2016? Even then also? Yes, even then also. So all I want from you is to trust me. And this became one of the most important things that I've ever learned from Guruji. But the question still remains, how can we trust somebody that we don't understand? And the answer is, you do already trust him. There's a reason that we're all here. There's a reason that we're all sitting here. There's a reason that you're listening to this. Guruji says so often, it's not just coincidence. It cannot be coincidence. To know him, to know the divine names, to be on the spiritual path, It's not coincidence. How many lives and lives we've had that have progressed us to this point. Even when I was reading the verses to find this verse in the Bhagavatam, there's a beautiful verse also that says, many, many lives we've gone through, until finally we are even given the grace to be born as a human being. It's rare to be born and have a Sadguru, to know the Sadguru. It's incredibly rare even that the Sadguru is incarnate on earth. And it's exceptionally rare that you're even born as a human being. And so the reasons for all of us being here, there's a lot. And each one of us has a different reason, a different calling, a different experience. The more you go into that, the more you will understand. It doesn't matter whether you intellectually know Guruji or not. In fact, it's impossible. It's very much futile to try and understand him, even though constantly we forget, constantly we're judging him, constantly we're going into our limited perception. But the reason that you're sitting here or listening or on the spiritual path at all is ultimately not because you listened to that mind. You're not sitting here because you deduced everything and you came to the strong conclusion mentally that this is the best place for you to be. Whether even you're fully aware of it or not, the reason that you're here is because your soul is longing so strongly for that relationship with its Lord. And so, it's funny also because I was thinking also about this before reading Guruji's tweet, and I was praying that hopefully his tweet would speak to me in some way. And he says in his tweet yesterday, when one chooses to trust and act upon the Sadguru's words, even if he has spoken in a simple way, one makes the boat stronger and stronger in one's life. The boat is always there, ready to be manifest in our life through his Adesh. One simply doesn't give it energy by distrusting the Sadguru or thinking one knows better. The boat is referencing the boat across the ocean of misery, the boat to salvation, right? When one chooses to trust and act upon the Sadguru's words. So, there are many other teachings and things that I've learned from Guruji over the past 10 years. But this is by far one of, if not the most important. And it might seem like a small thing. Something even that I knew before this whole experience in 2019. Trust in the Guru. Yeah, trust. It's very easy to say things and know things. But that's the glorious thing about the Sadguru, is that he gives you direct experiences that make you understand these things. But if we're clever, hopefully also we can get something from other people's experiences, that we don't ourselves have to go through the same lessons that can be very, very difficult. So it seems like a very easy thing, a very simple thing to know. Trust him. But in practice, it can be very difficult. And even though this time in my life was very, let's say, traumatic, had a big effect on me, was a big moment in my life, I learned a big lesson, even still, I struggle with it every day. But it helps to remind ourselves as much as possible. Listen to him. Try and remember these things as much as possible. And remember also that if you're ever questioning your trust, if you're ever struggling with that, the answer is very much deeply, deeply inside of you. And to remind ourselves of it, we have only to meditate on that relationship that we have inside of us. So, again, like this verse, right? We do not understand him. My devotees may or may not fully understand what I am. I think we can even remove may. My devotees do not fully understand what I am. They do not understand who I am or how I exist. But if they worship me, if they trust me with pure devotion, then I regard them as the best, and I will bring them across that ocean of misery to the final abode of your soul. Jai Gurudev.
Narasimho
Yatto yatto yamitato narasimho
Yatto yatto yamitato Narasimho
Yatto yatto yamitato narasimho
Bahe Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Vahe narasimho Hridaye narasimho
Bahe Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Vahe narasimho Hridaye narasimho
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Adim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Adim Sharanam Prapadye
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Dhala Dhala Dadaine
Dala Dala Dadaine
Hiranyakashipu Vaksha Shila Dantana Kalaye Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho Bahe Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Godashringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Danubringa Keshavadurta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Avakara Kamalavare Nakaduta Shringa Lalita Hiranyakashipu Danubringa Keshavadurta Narahari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Avakara Kamalavare Nakama Godashringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Danubringa Keshavadurta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Amakara Kamalavare Nakaduta Shringa Lalita Hiranyakashipu Danubringa
Jagadish Hare Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Jai Narasimhadev 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 Jai Narasimhadev
Narasimhadev Narasimhadev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad
Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala
Praparti Dalmai Karataya Mangala Mangala
Prapati Dharme Karataya Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Sanigrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala
Saligrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala
Tridandadari Godakachaya Mangala Mangala
Vedantadari Godakachaya Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Range Sakin Karyarataya Mangala Mangala
Range Sate Kayarataya Mangala Mangala
Mananataya Dharine Daraya Mangala Mangala
Mananataya Darine Daraya Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala
Om Mangala Mangala Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare भक्तजनों के संगतदा सजनों के संगतम क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो जावे फल पावे Dukkha vinase manaka, Swami dukkha vinase manaka. Sukha sampati gara ave, Sukha sampati gara ave. Kashta mite tanaka, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Mata pita tuma mere, Sharanaga hume kisaki, Swami Sharanaga hume kisaki. Tuma bina aura na duja, Tuma bina aura na duja, Ashaka hume kisaki. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tuma Purana Paramatma, Tuma Antarayami, Swami Tuma Antarayami. Para Brahma Parameshvara, Para Brahma Parameshvara. Tuma Sabake Swami. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tuma karuna ke sagar, Tuma parana karta, Swami Tuma parana karta. Neem sevaka Tuma Swami, Neem sevaka Tuma Swami, Kripa karo bharata. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tuma ho eka agochar, Sabake pranapati, Swami Sabake pranapati. Kisa vidhi vilam dayamaya, Kisa vidhi vilam kripamaya. Tuma ko main tumadi. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Dina bandhu dukha harta, Tuma rakshaka mere, Swami Tuma rakshaka mere. Karuna hata badhao, Karuna hata badhao, Sharana pada tere. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Vishaya vikara vikao, Papa haro deva, Swami Papa haro deva. Shraddha bhakti badhao, Shraddha prema badhao, Santana ki seva. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Dana mana dana saba hai tera, Swami saba tu chahe tera, Swami saba tu chahe tera. Tera tujhko arpan, Tera tujhko arpan, kya lage mera. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Swami Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Bhakta janon ke sangata, Dasa janon ke sangata, Shana me dura kare. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Bhara chakra ragoji, Giridhari lala chakra ragoji, Giridhari lala chakra ragoji, Giridhari lala chakra ragoji. Bhara chakra ragoji, Giridhari lala chakra ragoji, Giridhari lala chakra ragoji, Giridhari lala chakra ragoji. Chakra go, chakra go, chakra go ji. Chakra go, chakra go, chakra go ji. Mare chakra go ji. Giridhari lala chakra go ji. Shama mane chakra go ji. Giridhari lala chakra goji, Govinda mane chakra goji. Giridhari lala chakra goji, Giridhari lala chakra goji. Giridhari lala chakra goji. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva, Tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva, Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva, Tvameva sarvam Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormam Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Prem se bolo Lakshmi Narayana Bhagwan ki Prem se bolo Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Bhagwan ki Prem se bolo Shri Hare Krishna Kanhela ki Prem se bolo Mahavatara Kriya Babaji ki Prem se bolo Shabdujacharya ki Prem se bolo Sadgurudeva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavalabhaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshadhashta Shastrani Sabrai Sabrai Bhichor Muchaya Muchaya Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshanaya Dipti Jvalapitaya Savanek Shubhnahum Parishmae Parabrahmane Paramyotishe Swaha Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam Venkatamana Govinda Gopika Jira Smaram Govinda Bhaktavatsala Govinda Pundalika Varade Eknath Namde Badrinath Maharaj ki, Rukmini Maharani ki, Samasta Bhakta Mandali ki, Alvar Brahmana Theravadikale Sharanam